Hey gang, Mocha here. Welcome back, and thanks for tuning back in. So we're going to be doing 3 recaps from this war. This is a war from actually 2 wars ago. We were up against the True Sons. They're a clan that I refer to as a leaderboard clan, or typically anyone that has over 100 wins. If you guys don't already know, the True Sons is run by a really talented YouTuber and a pretty valuable member of the community who goes by the name Boaz. So if you're familiar with Clash of Clans podcasts, he's the guy that runs that podcast along with this clan. And they've been doing some pretty amazing stuff. They hit us with hybrid attacks, hit us with all kinds of pretty incredible attacks, and their base designs were pretty awesome across the board. It was just a real pleasure going up against such a tough clan. We learned a lot of things from them, and if anything, it validated that a lot of our decisions were pretty much right on the money. We're just racing to catch up with everybody else. So we're on the path. We're on the path to those 3-star wars, and did a great job. At least as far as this war was concerned. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was something that's a little controversial right now. I know that Jake over at OneHive has posted his intervention with GoWiPe, and with regards to GoWiPe attacks, and I completely get the the sentiment of what he's trying to push forward, and I totally agree that GoWiPe in and of itself is a 2-star attack. However, GoWiPe, GoWiWi, any of those base compositions can instantly turn into 3-star attacks by simply by simply swapping out a few troops for some defense-led troops. What that means is GoWiWi with a few hogs, or GoWiPe with either some cleanup hogs or some back-end loons. And this is one of the things that a few of our members have actually perfected, and that's GoWiPing particular bases that have all of their air defenses accessible from the core, and then cleaning up with back-end loons. So let's take a look at, I want to show you one example of that right here. So, a little love for GoWiPe here. I'm not completely ready to throw them under the bus, but a base like this where all of the air defenses are accessible from within the core. That means if you can get anything into this spot, they'll take out that air defense, that air defense, that air defense, that air defense, and then that leaves all of these other defenses available for cleanup from the air. So in this particular attack, it was all about setting up the funnel, by taking out these buildings and then sending in GoWiPe from the northeast to jump into the core and then take out these air defenses with the Archer Queen, and then sending in balloons strategically around the base to take out the aerial defenses and clean up the base. And how this was executed was pretty much perfect as far as I was concerned. And this is something that Shredder is a new member of the clan, but this is something that we discussed early on as he was starting, because he came into Reddit Force with pretty much max GoWiPe for TH9, but he was still working on bringing the rest of his troops up to speed. So we had him focus on GoWiPeBeLo, so GoWiPe with back-end loons. And let's see if we can just go through that attack. One golem, a CC golem, couple of wall breakers just to punch through that first wall, and then again spending some time to set up that funnel. We'll be raging the kill team, or that coring team, just to get past these CC troops. Typically, we find that wizards and, let's see, did he bring witches? He didn't bring witches, but wizards under rage and heal to recharge the troops right around that spot is usually enough to get them to survive that clan castle. So after that, I mean, really at this point, it's all just about getting them into the core, getting that core hollowed out, and then getting the Archer Queen in range of all of those other air defenses. Now, the defenses in this base were low enough that they were able to survive that jump into the core and then deliver the AQ to those. Now, notice as those air defenses are starting to go down, he drops in his balloons, and then as soon as that last air defense goes down, the last set of loons. And then at this point, once those defenses get put down, there's not much left for the rest of the base to defend. So yeah, I mean, again, I completely get what Jake was trying to say about GoWiPe. You know, the GoWiPe base composition, but if you can figure out a way to incorporate either hogs or loons into your GoWiWi or GoWiPe, you can turn those 2-star strategies into 3-star strategies. And this was one of the best examples of how that was done. So great job there, Shredder.